Hello, I'm Troy McElhenny with GruntWorks. I want to start with a question, and who here has had a nightmarish experience with a contractor or a service provider? Yeah, most of the room is raising their hand. So, not returned phone calls, contractors taking a deposit, never showing up again, sloppy work. Wouldn't it be cool if you had a personal assistant that you could call, just one phone call to make, and that person would do everything for you in terms of your home repair needs? Forget everything you know about home services and hiring for home services. The biggest question we get is, oh, you're just like Angie's List. Actually, we're nothing like Angie's List. Angie's List is really a phone book with ratings and reviews, but you, the homeowner, still have to do all the work. You have to make all the calls, check the licenses, check references, review the bids, all of that type of thing. So nothing like Angie's List. So the home repair for most people is an absolute nightmare. There's so many things that you need done on their house. Cleaning the chimney, moss removal, cleaned windows, trimmed trees, landscape maintenance, clogged drains. The GruntWorks solution is completely different to that. We step in, you make one phone call to GruntWorks, and we get all the work done. You have a personal home assistant that you just explain the job to. What's going on here? One time. On Angie's List right now, there are 715 plumbers on Angie's List. Who do you know who to call? Let's say you just wanted the A-rated providers. There's 625 A-rated providers, okay? If you wanted 3 bids, you'd have to make 7 to 8 calls to get 3 calls back. Those calls come back, you review the bids, you set up the appointments, you get the job done. On average, you'd make about 15 calls and spend 90 minutes of time just for one job. The GruntWorks solution is completely different. This is where you call a service provider or a personal home assistant who goes out and gets the bids for you, reviews the bids with you, schedules the work, gets the work done. How big is this market? It's absolutely huge. Just in the US, it's a $287 billion business. Just up and down the West Coast, it's over $34 billion, and we think we can reach that entire $34 billion market with 88 people. The average homeowner will spend 1% of the value of their home each year in services and maintenance for their home. How does it work? So again, we have multiple bids. In the Portland market, let's look at some numbers. We've had 1 marketing manager and 2 personal home assistants. We've booked over 1,700 jobs. 54% of those jobs come from repeat customers. Right now, 25% of our customers are repeat, and that's growing each month, and 66% of revenue is coming from repeat customers. So when customers try us and use us, they love it. They love the experience. On average, a customer coming in spends about $700 with us, and repeat customers are averaging over $4,100. We've done $1.3 million in gross sales in the last 2 years, and our margins average between 8 and 45%. And currently, there's other ways to find service providers. You have Craigslist, you have the Yellow Pages, you have the lead gen companies, you have Angie's List and Yelp, the review sites. But in all of those things, you still have to do all the work yourself. You get information and you get sales calls and you get a lot of uncertainty. With GruntWorks, what we provide is simplicity, peace of mind, and just getting the job done. So we make the calls, we scope the work, we evaluate the bids with you, and we fight against any claims that you might have. Our management team is Scott Fauser, our founder, 27 years plus in the real estate business, built a very successful business called RealNet, 2 times on the Inc. 500 list. I'm Troy McElhenny. I've 27 years experience in leading different sales teams, chief financial officer, and vice president of operations. And our exit strategy, a wide appeal, retailers like Lowe's, Ace Hardware, lead gen companies like Quinn Street or Home Advisor. Interesting to note that Home Depot, about 1.5 years ago, bought Red Beacon for quite a large amount of money. Private equity groups, data services, there's a real estate play here, and the franchise opportunities. So that is GruntWorks. Thank you.
Thank you, Troy.